The violence that has been going on in the Sudan, which erupted in the capital city, Khartoum, and spreading all over the country, has been a source of atrocities, human suffering, destruction, and many of the people of the Sudan who had fled for better life in the city are now fleeing the city and all the towns that have been affected by violence. There is a great deal of heartbreaking suffering going on, and people around the world are focused on what's happening in the Sudan. Many countries have taken their citizens out of the country. Many people who had fled to the cities are now fleeing to the countryside, to better areas of safety. And among these people are the people of the contested area of Abyei, where people have been suffering from decades of violence, and many of whom had fled to Khartoum and other towns of Sudan in search of peace, security, and some better life. Unfortunately, now the crisis in Sudan is forcing them back to their area. Although I say unfortunately, to some extent, there is some opportunity in this. I'm one of those who have always looked for opportunities in crisis and to look for something positive even in tragic situations. The fact that we have been trying to persuade the people of Abyei to go back to the area and to create conditions of security, stability, and development in the area. Now, given the crisis in Sudan, the option they have is to come back to their area where they hope to find some peace and security. And both the Sudan and South Sudan, who have been contesting the area of Abyei, have been searching for a common ground of cooperation and to help the people of Abyei get settled in the area. So amidst all this crisis and the suffering going on, we are hoping that we can facilitate the return of the people of Abyei to the area. Many of them are too destitute to find their way back. So we are appealing to men and women of goodwill to give us a helping hand, to have them go back to their area where we hope to offer them some security, stability, and to generate programs of some self-sustaining development from within with a little input from external sources of support. So we are appealing for you to offer a generous hand to help a people in desperate need. And we have set up a system whereby your cooperation, your donation will be taken care of with a great deal of credibility, transparency, and will keep you informed of how the money is being spent. It is not easy to ask for help. I personally find it somewhat painful to be begging for help. But these are compelling circumstances where we believe we have no option and where we believe we can turn a negative into some opportunity that has some positive in it. Your helping hand will help us help people to help themselves. Thank you very much for your donation, and we will keep you informed. Thank you again. Francis Deng.